He wore a name tag that read Janitor. But in his heart, he carried the blueprint of an empire. Every night, while the office lights dimmed and employees clocked out, he clocked in, mop in one hand, dreams in the other. They walked past him like he didn't exist. But what they didn't know was that he was listening, learning, preparing. While executives pitched ideas in glass rooms, he swept the floors beneath them, quietly absorbing every word. They underestimated him. That was their first mistake. He cleaned toilets by day and wrote code by night. Not for praise, not for a paycheck, but for a future no one could see but him. He watched tutorials on broken library computers. He built prototypes on a second-hand laptop held together by duct tape and belief. No mentor, no investor, no privilege, just purpose. He failed again and again. But each failure was a lesson, each rejection fuel. While others partied, he practiced. While others slept, he strategized. While others laughed at his dreams, he made them louder. He'd spend nights under flickering streetlights, sketching user interfaces on napkins. He'd test apps on outdated phones while waiting for the bus at 4 a.m. And every time someone asked, "Why are you still a janitor?" he smiled and said, "Because this isn't where I stop. This is where I start." Then one day he launched a small app born in the shadows. Nobody noticed at first, but users came, one by one. Because it wasn't just an app. It solved real problems. Problems he knew intimately, because he lived them. It spread like wildfire, from one city to one country to the world. Investors who once ignored his emails now fought to get meetings. Tech blogs called it the underdog story of the decade. But he didn't build it for fame. He built it to prove that your beginnings don't define your ceiling. The janitor became the CEO. He didn't change clothes to look successful. Success had to change to look like him. And the best part, he never quit his job. He kept showing up to clean, to remind himself humility isn't a weakness, it's a foundation. Today, his company is worth over $100 million, and he walks into tech conferences not in a suit but in his janitor uniform. Why? Because that uniform built his character. That mop taught him discipline. That broom whispered the truth. No job is small if your vision is big. So next time you feel invisible, next time you think your job is beneath your potential, remember him. The world sees titles, but greatness, it sees grit. It sees those who work in silence, those who chase vision over validation. You don't need a fancy degree. You don't need a million followers. You need one thing: relentless belief in yourself. Be the janitor who codes at midnight, the cashier who studies entrepreneurship between shifts, the security guard who writes business plans on his lunch break. Because your circumstances are your starting line, not your finish line. Your pain is your power. Your struggle is your story. Your job doesn't define you. Your hunger does. So sweep the floor, wipe the desk, and then build your empire.